Hey there, guys. We are back with a new review, breakdown video basically on Harley Quinn season 5. So I've just watched the finale and I've watched the entire season now. So yeah, I just want to give you my thoughts basically and yeah, just share them with you guys. Um, I won't lie, Harley Quinn is always funny. It's that type of show that is just like full with laughs and that. Like, it's a really good show, to be honest. And this season, I did enjoy this season. It was interesting to see the main crew moving to Metropolis, which was one of the big things this season, for like different scenery and different lifestyle, basically. And because they obviously had enough of what was going on in Gotham and that. But yeah, they moved to Metropolis, Ivy and Harley. Yeah, we get a new mystery and that going on in this season and a new plot, which we have to break down. But yeah, overall, I think it was a good season, to be honest. Do I think it's the best season? I do think this is one of the weaker seasons, to be honest, but that's just my opinion, though. Um, there was some elements of this season which I just thought was a bit slow, but there was episodes that I really enjoyed which were just like really good. But yeah, that's just like a basic like thoughts I have without like spoiling everything beneath basically. But yeah, I did enjoy this season though still. But I'm now going to go into some spoilers, so if you haven't watched the finale or this season in general, then obviously probably stay away from this video now, to be honest. But yeah, let's get into some spoilers. So yeah, obviously we know that Harley, Ivy and that moved to Metropolis for like the scenery and that, and something new to freshen up their life basically. So yeah, they moved to Metropolis, and we get our returning characters like Clayface, King Shark, Bane, and all that return as well. And then obviously they meet new characters this season. The main threat of the season was Brainiac, which was one of the main threats in this season, which we got the tease on the end credit in the Kite Man show. So it's good seeing that. We also had Lena Luthor as well in this season. Obviously, Lex Luthor's sister, basically, and we do get the return of Lex in the last couple episodes of the season as well, which was quite cool to see. Because he was obviously in prison, so yeah, we get his return. We get some other villains as well, such as the Floronic Man, who I know is like a Swamp Thing villain, but we got that story with the Floronic Man, basically tied into Ivy's story. Like, we've never seen her backstory, like besides Batman and Robin, but like in this animation style we've never really seen Ivy's like story before in this show, really, to be honest. And it was nice seeing like Poison Ivy's origin and backstory basically, which was really decent. So yeah, we got that. And we got the origin of Floronic Man, who's obviously Jason Woodward, who was like an old like fling for Ivy basically back in like university or whatever. But yeah, I really liked that episode, that storyline that they went into. Another episode we got was the return, or well, we get the appearance of Red X, who a lot of DC fans might know from the Teen Titans cartoon. So in that cartoon, obviously Dick Grayson, Robin, was pretending to be Red X, this villain, to get under cover basically, so he could like infiltrate Deathstroke or Slade's organization in that show basically. But in this show, they do a twist. Basically, it's still Dick Grayson as Red X, because obviously last season Harley Quinn killed Nightwing, and he got resurrected by Talia and Damien with the Lazarus Pit. So we finally get the payoff on that storyline, basically from last season, and we get like a sort of like murder mystery episode with that Red X story as well, which was really cool, to be honest. That episode I really liked. Plus, seeing Red X was really cool because I think Red X is such a cool character, to be honest. Because there's always theories of who like Red X is in the comics and that as well. Like even in the old Teen Titans cartoon, it was really cool because there was obviously someone else that took the mantle. So it's always like a mystery with that character. Obviously, we know Dick Grayson was that character, but yeah, Red X, that storyline was really cool. But yeah, the whole thing with this season was obviously mainly about Brainiac and Lena, mainly. Yeah, and then obviously Lex at the end. And we do see like the death of one of our characters basically this season, which was quite shocking, because they've never really done that before on this show. And we lost Frank this season, spoiler alert. And yeah, Lena killed Frank basically, which was quite shocking. And then we do get a new like plant, like child, like Frank's daughter born, Frankette. So, which is interesting, and it's quite funny because she ends up eating Lex and Lena when they get shrunk in the finale, which is like really interesting. And the whole time, like Superman, Metropolis, like Harley kind of said to Superman, maybe you should go out into space and take a break, and that from the whole thing. And then Superman does come in the thing at the end, basically to save the day, but. Yeah, better late than never. But yeah, after Metropolis got bottled and that by Lena. But yeah, so they obviously defeat Lena, Lex, and Brainiac also dies. Brainiac this season was really cool. I really like the episode where we get Brainiac's backstory with like Kolu and his family as well, and their society on Kolu, which was interesting. I really liked that story. It was kind of just like sort of rom-com, sort of like funny episode with that origin and that. And we see him bottle up some cities as well, like Kandor and Krypton, and obviously Metropolis gets bottled and a few other cities in the universe. But yeah, that was really cool seeing that. But yeah, other than that though, that's really it. That's what happened this season, to be honest. The only thing I don't really like was last season we got the tease of like a Gotham City Sirens and Birds of Prey storyline, and like they kind of just hushed over it in the very first episode and just thought, right, we're just gonna skip over it really quickly. And I just thought, oh really? I kind of wish they did a bit more with that storyline, to be honest, with like Catwoman, Barbara, and Ivy and Harley, because after that episode we never saw Catwoman or Barbara again. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know, but maybe they'll go back to it, but who knows. But other than that, other characters like Lois Lane was funny as well, with like the Perry White, Clayface being Perry White, like he kidnapped Perry White pretending to be him, was quite funny. Yeah, that was quite funny. Bane, he's always a standout to me in this show. But yeah, you've also got Bruce and Joker's relationship in this season, because Bruce wasn't Batman at all this season, which was interesting. I was like, okay, because he's dating Lena and he's in Metropolis. I was like, okay. And we do see Damien and obviously Dick come in there. But yeah, seeing Bruce and Joker's relationship in this as like fathers, like basically like comparing each other to like being like a father, basically was very interesting and like quite funny, seeing how they're struggling and that. Yeah, but yeah, that was quite funny seeing their relationship. But overall, I did enjoy this season. Do I think it's the best season? I wouldn't say it's the best season, but I still enjoyed it. Is there going to be Harley Quinn season 6? At the moment, I don't think it's been confirmed yet, so who knows? Like, there was nothing at the end to tease like a potential like future season or anything or storyline. I think there might be a Kite Man season 2. I'm not sure about that. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, who knows what's in store for the future. But yeah, I did enjoy it. But yeah, I'm going to leave it with you guys now. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought. And yeah, did you enjoy this season? Let me know down below. So leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.